Spectral Arrow is a super bizarre conjuration cut content spell in Skyrim that lets you shoot arrows out of your hands. This isn't a mod or any Creation Club content, it's always been in the game, they just didn't make it obtainable by the player. It's comparable to a few other spells in the game, but with a few very weird and super key differences. So I wanted to see exactly how playable this spell is by setting out to beat the game using nothing but spectral arrows in legendary difficulty. The rules for this run are simple. I can't use any sources of damage outside of spectral arrows, which includes followers. On top of that, I added restrictions for no potions and no armor because I wanted to embrace the full mage build and also go ahead and rule out any drastic and overpowered exploits. With that out of the way though, let's go beat Skyrim with just spectral arrows. This is Bowlessa, because she's no bow, all arrow. And she ran away from home at an early age after inventing her first spell, Spectral Arrow. Her goal is to prove that she is in fact the strongest mage in all of Skyrim by becoming the Archmage of the College of Winterhold. But also she got attacked by some big dragon named Alduin, and she tends to hold a grudge, so she plans to kill him too. Before she can do any of that though, she first has to escape from the burning pile of rubble that the Nords of Skyrim call Helgen, and in the process finally get to field test the spell that only she can use. Spectral Arrows. Apprentice level conjuration spell, costs 43 magic, to do 30 points of damage and some stagger. We can cast it like maybe 3 times. So that's Spectral Arrows. This is the default enemies at the start of the game. So if you're wondering why I think this is still going to be a challenge and difficult, I now can't, I'm out. I'm out of arrows. I'm reloading. You know what I mean? It does have kill cams functional though. So there is that. Let me go get some robes and come back. I'll be more help then. Okay, we now have our first power upgrade. Get out of my way. Don't back towards me. No! So here's a cool thing. Check this out, right? For one, you can't sneak attack with it, which is unfortunate, but there's no arrow fall off. So I can do that. And it's like really accurate. Archery duel. We're not only a real mage, but we're also a real archer. Okay, we're definitely not just throwing arrows at you out of our hands. Oh my gosh, and I'm out. Highborn's already worn off, so does the damage scale off of anything? Nope, this is just what it is. All things considered, escaping from Helgen did not go all that well. See, the issue with Spectral Arrow is like most damage-dealing spells in the game, it does a fixed amount of damage. Unlike those spells though, there's not a stronger version to be had, so I'm stuck dealing a flat 30 damage for the entirety of this playthrough, which is where being in legendary difficulty really starts to take a toll. Get out of here! I throw these arrows so good it's like magic! Oh wow, very cinematic. Oh, I did notice one thing weird about it. It does trigger kill cams that don't kill all the time. Let's quickly talk about the kill cam mechanic in Skyrim. It was added to the game seemingly to make it a more cinematic experience, I suppose. Like, look. In what world was that going to kill? There are a lot of issues with this mechanic, but the main one is that the game triggers it when an attack is initiated, not when it actually lands. Normally this causes me an issue because enemies can kill me before they've even started swinging because of it locking me into an animation. But when it comes to ranged attacks, which only the player gets kill cams for, it decides to initiate one when you fire, not when an enemy is killed, because, well, a cinematic camera on an already dead enemy doesn't look so cool. Ooh! Got him! What's really silly about this though is whenever a kill cam is initiated, it does not guarantee that an enemy is going to die. For one, sometimes your shots miss even when a kill cam is initiated because the game didn't take into account how fast an enemy was moving. But in our particular case, the big issue is that a lot of times the damage just isn't high enough to kill the enemy. Definitely gonna kill. Woo, yeah! The issue with Spectral Arrows in particular is that for some reason the game triggers kill cams way earlier than they should. Like, aggressively so. I don't know if it's because the game just internally has messed up damage calculations for it, or if it doesn't take into account my difficulty or enemy resistances, or what the issue could be. What I do know is that it tends to trigger when an enemy has about 4 times as much health as they would have to actually die. It also means it becomes an increasingly bigger problem as the run goes on, along with something I was about to discover. Ow, what the crap? What'd I just get hit with? What are you shooting at me? Are you a mage? Where are your robes? I love that this guy's just like running around like, what do I do? What do I do? She's on a table. She's on a table like some kind of a wizard. What do I do? Oh my gosh, it takes 2 of them to kill 1 skeever. That's not very good for me. What happened to that when it did a kickflip? That's not cool. Is this skeever magic? Oh no, he cast run upstairs. What do we do about that? I love the idea that she just thinks everything is casting a spell. It cast fly! What happened? You shouldn't spit on me. Don't spit on me, actually. I'm not that into it. It's not really my thing. That's not for me. Hi-ya! I killed it. Wait, no, I didn't. We actually did it that time. I cast activate trap. Oh, what? No, you cheated. You cheated. That's not allowed. I cast fire. So I feel kind of yucky doing that. That's what other mages do, and I'm not like other mages. I throw arrows at people. Oh no, she's one of those quirky mages. Just because the darkness of her heart manifests itself into arrows within her hands does not make it a phase, okay? She's not like the other mages. They don't understand. Ha! Still shows it costing 42. It better be affected by that, by that perk. It's not? What do you mean? Looking like about 42 to me. Actually, it's looking like about 43. Time to dive. Into the creation kit I go. While this is loading, let me test one other thing. Conjuration 100. That did lower the cost to 30. So it does scale with the conjuration skill level. Casting perk, none. They just set it to none. They just set it to none, y'all. It just says none. Where it should say Conjuration Apprentice or whatever, it just says none. Which means I could easily just turn it on, but that's kind of against what I'm trying to do here. Is what it is. All right, dive complete. It was all the worst possible answers. However, that doesn't mean I can't get the cost down. My general conjuration level does slightly lower the cost of the spell, and any enchanted gear that I have with the Fortify Conjuration enchantment will also reduce it, which means we're going to be doing a lot of enchanting as well throughout this run. But before I can talk about the grind to make this big number a little smaller, let's first talk about a grind to make a big number much bigger with today's sponsor, Idle Obelisk Miner. Sponsor transition. Idle Obelisk Miner is a free-to-play incremental game for iOS and Android, and y'all, I kid you not, since they reached out to me over a month ago, I have played this game every single day. The game also contains literally 0 ads whatsoever, and while there are optional purchases, they are truly optional. I haven't spent a dime on the game yet, and at no point has it felt like that I'm missing out or that my progression is slowed because of it. Recently, I unlocked pets, and pets slowly level up with various actions you take in the game, but more importantly, they just hang out in the bottom left of your screen and dance around. Look at them go! Right as soon as what you're doing might start to feel a little stale, something new and fun to play with will be unlocked that's completely different than anything you've done so far. Everything you've seen so far on screen has been my own gameplay because I've been obsessed with it this month and I leave it open while editing. But this is something they sent me with B-roll. I have no idea what I'm looking at. I've played this game daily for over a month, and I don't know what this is. But I'm really excited to find out. In case I haven't made it abundantly clear, I genuinely love this game, and if you want to check it out for yourself, click the link down in the description to get it for your own mobile device. And thank you again to Idle Obelisk for sponsoring this video. At this point, you've likely noticed the intense amount of stagger coming off of these spectral arrows. From what I can tell, it works almost identically to the impact perk and how it affects dual casting destruction spells, which, if you've never used it before, is pretty well known to be blatantly overpowered. The reason it doesn't make the spell game-breaking is because of its previously mentioned low damage output and inability to scale, as well as the fact that oftentimes you'll fight more than one enemy at a time. Hiya! I got him! He's definitely dead! I'll get him this time for sure! Killed him dead. What? This time you're down! I don't even move. How about now? I think we can kill Anise. Oh, also, the projectiles do glow for a second until they go away, which I think is kind of cool. And we hadn't seen that yet. I don't really know how that's beneficial. Oh, she had a ward. The fight with Anise shows the main issue with relying on only this spell and demonstrates why I wanted to do the College of Winterhold questline as a part of this video, and that's that it's not super good against mages since it is blocked by wards. The spell acts much more similarly to a fire or lightning bolt than it does an actual arrow. It's not subject to enemy armor rating, but rather their magic resistance. And since it is blocked by wards, it makes fighting mages with it way more difficult than any other combatants in Skyrim. Y'all, what do we feel? Do we feel novice? We're not a novice, right? We're just blue. Is that what we're feeling? Oh, yeah. No, let's be honest. That's her. I'm blue, blah ba dee ba da da. You know what I'm saying? Now, having Anise's cabin is very convenient access to an enchanting table from a fast travel point, I decided to head over to Whiterun to go ahead and drop off the Dragonstone and progress the main questline far enough that dragons will start spawning into the world as soon as I go to the Watchtower, which I will now be avoiding for a very long time because I am not ready to deal with dragons in the slightest.
It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
Balgriff, it was fast! Arngor! It was so fast! Sorry, what? What? I'm sorry! Sorry, it all happened so fast, sir! No! It was so fast! Okay, sorry. Sorry, what's it doing?
I never ran so fast in my life.
He never ran so fast! I'm new here. Does he lose it like this often? Depends on your definition of losing it. After finishing up in Whiterun, it was time to hop on a carriage straight over to Winterhold so that Bowlessa could enroll in Skyrim's premier magic institution of learning. As if any of them can hold a candle to someone who can shoot arrows out of her hands? Yeah, I don't think so. What does she want to find within? I would like to be in charge. I would like to rule your silly little group of mages with my advanced difficulty arrow magic. But you don't have that as an option. So I guess I'll just take a look. I'll just go take a look. I think this will speak volumes for my entrance admission. Do you see that? Miss Feralda, do you see that?
The college is an asset to Skyrim, even if it goes unnoticed or unappreciated.
I just cast arrow on the ground. Let me in, please. Weird. Gates locked. Strange. They should know that I belong here. I'm sorry. Did you not see what I just did? Maybe you want a closer look. Let me in now? What do you mean 40 bounty added? She told me to show her that I deserved. What? Who conjured that arrow? What, you think this?
Ease off on the magic.
What do you mean ease off on the magic? What do you mean he's off on the magic, Feralda? You told me to do this. Bye, magic. You wasn't good enough for your stupid little college. What do you know about magic? You think this thing's cool? Look, you think that thing's cool, huh? Have you ever made an arrow from your hands, Feralda? I don't think you have. All right, well, Feralda sucks. We've learned that now. Of course, I mean, she's the destruction mage, as if anybody, like the weakest school of magic, they can't even shoot arrows. They can't even shoot arrows. Like, sharing space with fellow apprentices. I really don't think you understand who you're talking to. Just for that, I'm taking your soul gems. Just for that little bit of disrespect you had to sprinkle in there, I'm taking your darn soul gems. You ever think about that? What if I just take all your soul gems? College.
But perhaps you need help with conjuration.
Need help with conjuration magic. That's rich. Does it look like I need help in conjuration magic? He's impressed and also a little terrified. He definitely just peed a little. Maybe a lot. He might have peed a lot. After joining the college and doing their intro lessons, which if we're being honest, Bowlessa clearly doesn't need. I mean, she shoots arrows from her hands. But regardless, it became very clear that I was aggressively ill-equipped to do any quest of substance. You can still only cast like 4 spectral arrows before needing to recharge magicka, and even if I aggressively abuse Highborn, I'm still screwed on any battle that lasts for over 60 seconds, of which there will be many. So it was time to do some grinding. Yeah! Throw that arrow! Oh man, wait, did it do any damage? It recoiled, so it should have. Oh, no, you got me. It feels like the mud crab's humoring me, y'all. Screw you, dude. I'm a powerful mage. I had two main goals for this grind. For one, I needed to get some form of non-armor based apparel with a Fortify Conjuration enchantment on it that I could wear to get my cost down at least a little bit. And for two, I needed to go ahead and start grinding out enchanting so that one day I can disenchant that piece of apparel and place a stronger enchantment on more things that I can wear. As a part of this process, I did steal every single soul gem I had access to in the College of Winterhold, and went around gathering as many small souls for quick enchanting XP that I could get my hands on. Since I couldn't really survive any dungeons to go loot anything of decent value, my best bet was just doing odd jobs for coin until I had enough for what I was wanting to do. As a part of that, I did eventually go brawl Uthgerd the Unbroken to get 100 gold from beating her. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, my fists are most certainly not spectral arrows. But generally, I view the brawls as sort of an enclosed exception to most general damage runs, mostly because I find the brawls really fun. Listen, if I can win this, I deserve the 100 gold. If you somehow think that me spending 5 minutes on a single brawl to get a whole 100 gold invalidates this entire run, which, by the way, I could have gotten double that by just picking a single lockbox in like 30 seconds, then by all means, I encourage you to call your local arborist, because you are fully missing the forest for the trees here. Is it moving? It looks like it stopped moving. It does. Yo, I don't think it's moving anymore. Just a minute, everybody. Just a minute. I mean, really. I mean, I got her on the ropes. I cast fist. Come on, I got her for sure. I cast wind brawl. Give me the money. Give me the freaking money. I made 100 gold. Y'all, that's the hardest I've ever worked to earn 100 gold in my entire time playing this game. There we go. Circlet of Minor Conjuration. 12% less to cast. Haha! Now, let's see how many arrows I can shoot. Hold up. Check it out. After getting some much more appropriate drip for Bowlessa and unlocking the ability to shoot a whole 6 spectral arrows before having to regen my magicka, I decided that in combination with Turn Lesser Undead was bound to be good enough to clear through Sarthal. I don't know why I thought that would be the case, but I went to go do it anyway. Tolfdir! What are you looking at? We're not worried about that one, Tolfdir. We got problems closer to home. I'll cover you, Tolfdir. Get him. I said I'll cover you, Tolfdir. Tolfdir, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? How did y'all just glitch it after? What? What? This wolf again, it's different. It's different. I need its soul. It's too good. Y'all, this wolf really had it in for me. Now, the real test of if this is actually magic or not, okay? It's real magic! I told you it was magic! I told you they weren't just arrows that I was throwing at things! Here's a thought. What if I fought them from out here? Oh, they all have bows. Oh gosh, they can shoot through the bars and I am not able to shoot through the bars. They all have bows. The game knew I was gonna do this and it gave them all bows. The fact that this is still just barely working is concerning. Sometimes you just work with what you got, you know what I'm saying? And this run, this is what we got. I'm gonna stagger him into it, okay? Haha! What? They did no damage to them! I object to everything that just happened. Ha! Gotcha! Ha! Gotcha! Gotcha! No, gotcha! Nope. Nope. If it's Draugr, we can kind of juggle them. If it's anything else, we kind of can't. So that's what we're going to be working on next. All right, brace. Okay, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Just can't take that long. That is a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Please. Please. He's regenerating faster than I can deal damage. I hate when this happens in a run. Okay. I love the close-ups on nothing happening. It's getting up and it's doing slow-mos like I'm getting kill cams. It's just giving it more time to get away. Yay! Oh, that does work? Then why wasn't it? Tolfdir caught up, thank goodness. You're not very useful, but you are a warm body, which is better than nothing, I suppose. Well, unless you step on that and go down immediately from poison, and nearly get me poisoned too. That's a little bit worse. Just shows this just flicking that other one. Yeah, fall off. Fall down and feel bad. Glad we zoomed in on that one. There we go. After clearing through Sarthal and a combination of buying and stealing more soul gems, I finally had enough enchanting perks for it to be worth it to disenchant my circlet to put Fortify Conjuration on more pieces of apparel combined. And y'all, believe me when I say, I found the perfect apparel for Bowlessa to rock for the rest of this run. 47% reduction? It's almost like we could take the Apprentice level freaking thing that gives it half off. To test my new upgrades, I went to Embershard Mine, what is by far the weakest dungeon of the entire game, to see if I had what it takes to take on 2 level 1 bandits fully by myself. I'm thinking I can do this. Ow. It's gonna be kind of close though still. No, we're fine. We're fine, look! Y'all! We can do things! After acquiring what can only be described as unimaginable power, I decided, let's go ahead and put some dragons in this world. All right, let's see if we stagger dragons or not. We do. That's huge. So it effectively, the spell works like impact already. We will keep this dragon on the ground. No! Okay, so the stagger won't keep them from flying away. Dragons are honestly where this spell's gonna actually be really good compared to everywhere else. No. Put that away. Look at that. Oh, man, the hero we all need. And this is the hero you got. It is still not a phase, though. That kill cam totally killed it. We all saw. Oh, glory thief. If it works like impact, this guy about to fly. Yes! It does work like impact! Yeah! Get out of here, dragon! Screw you! That's good to know. So we have impact level stagger with flames level damage. And ward level magicka consumption. After proving that Bowlessa is clearly the true apex predator of Skyrim, I decided to head back over to the college, mostly for more enchanting and soul gem theft, but while there I also wanted to go ahead and talk to some of my other college freshmen to help them with some of their issues. Obviously, I can't help Jazargo because he requires you to use scrolls that damage other enemies, but I could do 2 other miscellaneous quests, and I figured, while I'm doing the college quest line, why not try to make a couple of friends? It did lead to some weirdness, though. This is a like-minded person. She also is an inventor of new magic. Everybody else in the college, they're casting the same old, same old. This is somebody who is willing to push the boundaries of what is considered magic and do new things. Oh, I'm a cow. Oh, I'm a horse. Oh, I'm a dog. Oh, I can't shoot arrows out of my hands if I don't have hands. You gotta fix this. Oh, thank goodness I got my hands back, and also the rest of me. Bowlessa didn't feel quite confident in helping Onman get his amulet back just yet though, so I decided to head back over to doing the main questline for a bit, mostly because I wanted to go far enough to get to Ustengrav to unlock Become Ethereal, which meant it was time to head up to High Hrothgar, which obviously I just stole a horse and rode up the wrong side of the mountain because, I mean, I'm playing Skyrim after all. All right, mages are problems. Oh my gosh! I can get an actual stagger on him. Darn it! I don't really know the good plan on mages here. Oh my gosh, wards. I hate wards. Everybody's always telling me to use freaking wards. They don't feel good. I don't understand. There's so many ward enthusiasts in my comment sections and I don't get it. Like, this worked infinitely better than trying to ward that. I'm just saying. Maybe if it's like single hit stuff, but then they'll just break it in one thing. What killed them? They just like Looney Tunes ran into each other and died. What was that? The entrance to Ustengrav quickly demonstrated how bad I'm going to end up struggling against mages, which, I mean, thankfully it's not like the College of Winterhold questline expects you to fight any of those, right? Okay, teleportation is not allowed. That's not a real spell. What is this magic? Mages are going to be tricky. So like, if there's ever a run where wards are going to help, this is it. And I don't think they're going to. She was looking at him when she said that. When did he change it? He was running away. This is horrible. Yo, this is ridiculous. Nothing dies. Everything's immortal but me. I die in one hit. I mean, I get that that is, you know, that's playing in Legendary, but this is so dumb. What was that dodge? Nice, he's dead. Nice, he's dead. Nice, he's dead, finally. Nice! Become ethereal, my beloved. I'm here. Fallout 5 Magoo Dog content. You're under a bold assumption of getting Fallout 5. Genuine question. With the rate at which they come out and the rate at which the games industry changes and stuff, how many Elder Scrolls and Fallout games do you think there will be? Total. In the history of ever. 6. Say we'll get one more. Big kill cam. Big kill cam. Big kill cam. What? No horn? I'm sitting here specifically for this horn, and it's not here. Y'all, it took me well over a half hour just to clear through Ustengrav, and while it's not a small dungeon in square footage, there are actually not that many combat encounters in here. Needless to say, combat's becoming a bigger and bigger problem that I'm going to need to address more substantially than I have so far. After learning how to daw on the haters, I headed over to Hobbsfall Cave where I could get a staff that I could trade to Enthyr for Onmund's amulet. I'm really not sure why I decided to help Onmund, but for some reason I did, and y'all, it was a mistake because Hobbsfall Cave is filled with mages. How many of y'all would buy Bellathor's sister? Listen, we're not talking anything about the ethics of it. I'm just saying, if he actually came up and was like, I would sell you my sister, who would buy her? That's all I want to know. Give you 10 sisters? Give me 10? Depends on how good she is at cribbage is such a very specific answer. Oh, heck yes. Give me your tiny skeleton soul. Where do you keep that soul, skeleton? In them bones? All right, y'all, I've put it off long enough. It's time to finally talk about wards. I normally don't really talk about wards in my videos because generally I find them very difficult to use effectively and not worth the time investment it would take to make them work. The main issue is that even with a pretty heavy investment in the restoration skill tree and some fortify restoration gear, wards just drain a ton of magicka. So unless you're getting your cost down to 0, you really have to justify a constant drain on your most valuable resource as a mage. And enemies, on the other hand, regen their magicka darn near instantaneously, so they only have to put the thing down for a second before they're just good to go again, which is incredibly frustrating. Feels like dodging is the better call here. I mean, it kind of helped. It blocked like 3 of those. I dodged most of, I know, I pretty much dodged them all, but it blocked some of them. Wards! Here's the thing, if I don't have to use magicka for conjuration spells, then I can use all of my magicka for wards. Y'all, hold on. I just realized the real play here is to get to where I need no magicka for the arrows, and then I can use 100% of my magicka on wards, and then I'll never die. I'll be able to hold a ward for like 10 whole seconds. Nothing's gonna kill me as long as I don't die in those 10 seconds. Wards also have a charge up time, meaning if you don't hold your ward up for a second before it gets hit with magic, it gets immediately broken by even the weakest spells in the game. When it comes to enemies, that means that I can only really break their wards if they haven't finished casting it yet. Once they get it fully up, it takes like 10 spectral arrows to break through one or something like that, and I'm always dead long before that happens. The frustrating thing though, is that the stagger from an enemy breaking a ward is so short that I usually can't get another cast of my arrow out until they've started casting it again, leading to this weird chain stagger situation where I deal virtually 0 damage because the ward is still blocking most of the spell's damage even though they're not fully casting it. Oh no, that should not have counted as casting a ward. There was no visual indicator that a ward ever came out. Darn it! We'll get there eventually. Oh no. What? How'd you cast the ward anyway? They cast the ward immediately upon a ward break. That sucks. Since I'm in Legendary though, and I'm way squishier than the enemies, this same interaction on the other side kills me very quickly. So the only way I can effectively use wards is making sure they are fully charged up before they take any hits, which means I have to use more magicka before they provide any benefit at all, and also that they still can only be useful until they are first broken, and since the enemies are using way stronger spells than me, they break pretty darn fast. Best way to sidestep this is to use a stronger ward, but that drains magicka even faster, which I still need to use for my darn spectral arrows. Effectively, the wards don't work super well as a caster, and oftentimes if you're not a caster, you don't really need them as much. The enemies, on the other hand, who have an insanely high magicka regen, get an absurd amount of value out of them. This is why I've always found them aggressively frustrating to use. But I promise to do my very best to make them work in some capacity throughout this run. As much as I hate to say it, that did work just as good as what I was gonna do. I don't think it worked better, but it did work just as good as what I was gonna do. To be fair, kinda, not great. I still died like twice trying to do it, 2 or 3 times. I didn't realize how well they protect you when you're not looking at the source of damage. After slogging through that intense frustration to get Onmin his stupid amulet back, it was obvious that I needed to get stronger before doing pretty much anything else. So I decided to do the bulk of the remaining enchanting grind now to get my cost on Spectral Arrow way down. We're just gonna kill the Helgen bandits real quick, and we'll just take all their stuff and enchant it all. Armor, everything goes. Oh, look at that shot! She's so edgy. She's like, please, make it stop. And I'm like, I'm doing my best. Beautiful. Are you both standard bandits? Thank goodness. Give me your equipment. This is what I'm here for. Weak bandits that I can arrow hand to death. Take it all. So much crap we can enchant. This is a big moment. It's a big moment. Yes! Okay. Okay. 23, 23, 23, and another 23. So this is me casting Spectral Arrow with a 92% reduction. Oh, yes. That's freaking nothing. Total cost? 3. She looks sick, y'all. I'm sorry. This might be one of the coolest looking characters I've ever made. By total accident. I love it. She's so cool. I love that everybody's just... Listen, everybody's gonna be fawning over Bowlessa by the end of this. People are gonna be out here going, Serrano who? Sorry, bud. What? I said sorry, bud. You have to die if I say it. I'm sorry. I don't make the... Oh my gosh, it's a 3 shot on a box? Man, this spell sucks. Who wins between two big mud crabs and a bear? I'll be honest with y'all. It's looking like mud crabs. Nah, it's bear. You can't escape from me by ragdolling in the water. My arrows aren't made of arrow. They're made of magic. They can go straight through the water. Oh, God. A saber cat? Can y'all... Does every bit of wildlife in Skyrim have to congregate right here? What? What are you doing? Slaughterfish? What? Is this a wildlife reserve that I stumbled into that I didn't know about? I'm just confused. With a significant buff to my own ability to shoot arrows from my hands, I decided to continue the College of Winterhold questline, which meant it was time to go take on the Caller in Felglow Keep, which, if you don't remember, is also filled with mages. So I was admittedly very nervous about this. We just permanently ward stagger. Are we doing any damage though? Yes, we are. Okay. Sorry, Philly Matronach. I think you just lost. I think that's checkmate. I know it is because the game just gave me a kill cam. Look at how cool that looked. Ow! The game gave me a kill cam. You're supposed to be dead. Ragdolling down looks so ridiculous. Okay, so now we have to clear multiple mages at a time in a confined space. So, needless to say, I'm feeling pretty confident about clearing this place. Real question. Hey, Spectral Arrow's utility knows no bounds. Also, why do we die to a single bear trap? That's terrifying. Check me out, y'all. I'm gonna win the mage fight, gonna win the mage fight, gonna win the mage fight, gonna win the... I can't do this nearly as long as him. Even though I'm breaking his ward every time. It doesn't matter. This game is so stacked against the player, it's ridiculous. The fact that this is an Apprentice Ice Mage is terrifying. How much damage this spell does not do. I'm tickling them with this spell. And by that I mean I am wielding the arcane like... Whoa, no. Like a master. Oh, man. Listen, y'all. The game might give me 8,000 false kill cams and never actually give me a kill cam when I would need one. But some of the deaths in this have just been beautiful to witness. That was incredible. I want to see that 10 more times. Right now. In a row. note to editor, play that 10 times in a row. Not for the viewer, but for me. Also, I'm the editor. I'm talking to myself. Screw you. Great, now we get to stagger 2 of them. That was bullcrap. That whole sequence. The fact that they got to break free of the stagger because they hit the downed animation, but then instantly recovered from it to cast a healing spell is ridiculous. Beyond us looking through her torso, what did the game think was happening just then? Wait, are these vampires? Y'all, the most incredible thing just happened. While in Folklore Keep, I continued to try my best to make wards work with this build, and even with my Spectral Arrow cost down to nearly 0, they always seemed to be more of a hindrance than a help. But that did give me a slight idea. They're too powerful. No! Yeah, no, let's just go get Turn Undead. We're pivoting for a second. I want Ward Absorb. Why not? Where do they put the mages that they think are less valid than the others? Oh, the Hand of Darkness approaches. And Bowlessa is ready. We're going to grab Steadfast Ward. She doesn't have Turn Undead. I'm not a high enough level for her to have it? Frick! I can still work with this. In theory, we pull out a ward. We're going to sacrifice 1 vampire for this. Does this work the way I think it does? Does it have to go all the way down, or does that work? It does work. It's slow. I'm practicing throwing the arrows just with this stupid magic thing that Tolfdir said this is how you practice magic, and I'm good at magic. Listen, I know all of the most forbidden tech. She sat down, but it's still aggro. I mean, you could see the rage in her eyes. Consider yourself provoked, ma'am. So listen, y'all, 1 full bar of magicka, like a third of a level. We only have to do this like 8 more times. I really am the best Skyrim streamer. Ridiculous that this works. What's more ridiculous is that this works while this doesn't. Right? Blocking spells with your ward, no XP. Casting your ward 100 times at a stationary vampire, non-insignificant amount of XP. I think the forced shove might be the better play. Yeah, I think the forced shove is actually a much better play. I was doing this very much not the best way at all. Away with you! Go! Be gone! Back off! Shoo! I regret being immortal now! You have to watch me do this till I die. This is great, we'll be there in no time. And by that I mean, yeah, not like an hour. But now that we've re-entered combat, I should be able to walk away while I'm doing this. Oh, y'all. It's the traveling strat. We just come in and remind her that we're here with her. Oh, this is so much more unhinged. This is the most unhinged version of this, and it is the best version. We're gonna come in and we're just gonna give her a little ooga booga, and then we're gonna leave, you know what I mean? Bowlessa, innovator of magic, creator of the ooga booga torture method. For restoration leveling. Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic. This is the weirdest level grind setup I've ever done by a wide margin, and I love it. This is an objectively terrible decision. Why am I doing this? I mean, I ask myself that a lot in these runs, but this one's particularly bad. I'm doing the dumbest thing I've ever done in the game to grind up a skill that I don't really need in order to be able to use spells that I actively hate. This makes no sense. This honestly accomplishes nothing other than a mild amount of humor and exploration of mechanics, which is sort of, you could describe my entire channel that way, right? A mild amount of humor with an exploration of game mechanics. There it is, let's go! Ward Absorb, Ward Absorb, we did it, we got it, yay! We got Ward Absorb. After all of that, I finally hit level 60 restoration and got the Ward Absorb perk, and I was ready to finally see what the hype was about. Until I went and actually tried to use it. Blast me! Why is it not absorbing? The ward didn't absorb. It did? What do you mean it did? You think it was? What do you mean? It's that little? This is a lesser ward. You're telling me it can't outpace the magicka drain from a lesser ward when I'm getting hit with ice spikes? He's dual casting ice spikes. Is it? Oh, it is. It's just that. It's that pathetic. Why is it so bad?
I didn't know it was that bad. I thought it would be similar to like the spell absorption, like the Atronach stone kind of. It's that, why is it that bad?
So I foolishly, without looking it up, just assumed Ward Absorb would work exactly the same as the spell absorption gotten from the Atronach stone, which is 100% of the magicka cost. But apparently, it's only 50. Meaning, by the time I gained enough magicka for it to be worth it, usually my ward had already broken and I was just as screwed as I would have been had I not put the ward up at all. On top of that, I've now substantially increased my overall level while, I'm being honest with you, not really getting any stronger. So now combat just got a lot harder for the rest of the run, and I got, if I'm being honest with you, effectively zero benefit. Listen, ward enjoyers out there, I respect you, I do not understand you. I'm gonna keep trying to use them, but it's not helped at all yet.
Bro, listen, man. You can act like you conjured her to help in battle, but we all know that's not true. You conjured her because you're lonely, and that's concerning, dude. That's concerning. She's literally made of fire, man. What are you doing? What are you doing, dude? Listen, man, I don't know how long you've been in that cell, but it's not long enough to be, resorting to that kind of behavior. I don't know if I want to let you out, but if we get the cost down, then maybe Ward Absorb can at least offset it whenever I'm fighting a mage. I'm coping, yes. If for anyone who's wondering, at this point, it is just cope. They're apprentice mages? Okay, hold on. If there's ever a time that it's gonna work, it's here. I'm gonna shoot him while they shoot me. And they just, if enough magicka comes to the ward to actually recharge it, it just breaks. It's so freaking bad. Let's try the steadfast ward, but it's just gonna drain magicka faster and it's not gonna absorb it faster. I mean, it's kind of working. And by that I mean not. Like, I'm just bleeding magicka here and doing virtually no damage. It's bad, y'all. It's real bad. Am I dead? I think I'm dead. It wouldn't let me start casting. What? The kill cams prevent me from casting for a second after they're over. What is up with that? That's horrible. Oh, great. And now I'm dead because of the kill cam. Yep, I'm dead. Yeah, I love it. It is a great spell. Todd. I love it. I see why you cut it from the game. I mean, I don't understand. Why would you cut this from the game? It works so good. I hate that so much. Please stagger. Stagger! I'm not dead. I can't move though. That was literally, where did it go? Oh, that was my max move speed, by the way. I was moving. I know it didn't look like it, but I was moving. Oh, thank goodness, one worked. Oh, this was a novice ice mage, by the way, but we got the key, so joke's on them, I guess. I don't know who the joke's on. It's on me. Let's be honest. It's on me.
Bowlessa decided not to fight the caller at the end and rather to trade Orthorn for the books. Not because she was scared or anything. I mean, Bowlessa is the strongest mage that's ever lived. Just, because she respected her prowess as a mage. Mage to mage camaraderie. That kind of thing. Not fear. Deal.
Fine.
We got the books. Bye, Orthorn. Have fun in your cage with your flame atronach or whatever you had going on in there. I don't really care. I'm out. Bye-bye.
How could you just leave me here?
Dude, she's standing in the other room. Just run away, man. Listen, there comes a point where I can't help you if you ain't gonna help yourself. I don't really know what else to tell you, man.
Then it was time to go down to the Midden to speak with the Augur of Dunlane, where I definitely did not get fully sidetracked for a little while.
Oh, that was scary for a moment there. She did this, and nothing happened. I'm so sick of that. Happening. If you cast too fast, sometimes she'll just misfire. You shouldn't be able to misfire from your hands. That's not how hands work. I think some of the grinding and stuff I've done was objectively the wrong choice. And by I think, I mean it was, ooh, never mind, all is forgiven. The spider webs glow cool. This is the best spell in the game. Forget the fact that it sucks and doesn't work at all and breaks constantly. This is the best spell in the game. Did you see those spider webs glow? This is the best spell in the game. What do you remind me? What quest is this a part of? I'm gonna explore Skyrim for a moment and like experience the game the way I used to when I was a wee lad. So I'm gonna become a wee lad for a minute. Wee lad. I'm gonna be a wee lad. Ooh. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, I've never done this before. This is cool. Oh no. Okay, that thing on the right. And the thing on the left. Yeah, those are things. I don't want to know. I don't want hints. I don't want anything. Yeah, that's the thing that's in the back. Okay, I do know this area a little bit. Ooh. Oh. I don't know if we want the soul that we extracted from there. I don't know if we want that one, y'all. Don't love where that soul came from. That one might have a bit of a scent, but you know. So like, here's the statue. Oh. Well, hello there. Oh, what the crap? You got me all excited. All you put in here is 9 arrows, a garnet, and 64 gold. I'm guessing this is randomized. The information is that you're incompetent and things are falling apart right under your nose. You're not fit to lead this place, Savos. It's time to retire. Yeah, well, somebody's got to do something around here. Y'all are just standing here looking at the orb like a bunch of dinguses. And then you're going to send me out to go do it. Man, y'all are useless.
Y'all, mage combat has been getting stupidly frustrating. So I decided it was time to go ahead and just prioritize getting my enchantment to level 100. However, I was kind of running into a very strange issue at this point, which is that I didn't have anything to enchant. Most of the dungeons I'd been clearing were filled with either mages or draugr, and so I wasn't leaving with a ton of enchantable items, but rather a bunch of random robes and the occasional ancient Nord weapon. So I decided to double back to the main quest line for a while to just mostly get stuff to enchant along the way, and also because it's not like I really expected to have a lot of problems with a single dragon and the Thalmor embassy.
She just said a dragon's attacking and started running towards it. Hold up, is she the hero that Skyrim deserves? Is she the hero that we all need? No, she's just gonna go jump off a cliff. Huh. Strange choice. Oh wait, does he not scale? Y'all, dragons are actually not gonna be the hardest part of this game, like, at all. Dragons are not anywhere near the hardest thing to fight. Actually, they are one of the easiest things for me to fight. Delphine, you did very little, and I'm using a very weak spell.
Right in the pelvis, ready? Boom! Goodbye! See you later!
Wait, I didn't loot it. No, I'm sorry, I'm out. This world can just die. Bowlessa can't wear this? Ugh, this isn't her vibe, Delphine. Yuck. Delphine, what is your freaking problem? What's your freaking problem? These clothes are not dark like Bowlessa's soul. How dare you expect her to do something? This is the greatest sacrifice anyone's ever made for Skyrim. Hold on, Malborn. I would rather be naked than blend in with these people. Sorry, continue. Oh, much better. She's back, everybody. She's back. Hello, I'm here and I'm edgy. I really want the elven gear if I can get it. Okay. Okay, Todd, that's fine. That's fine with me. Sure, okay. Okay, we're all just gonna pretend like that was legit. That was valid. That was allowed. Oh, got her for sure.
Must have scared him off.
See, now if I was to trigger a kill cam, I could have gotten away. What the crap, Todd? What the crap? Fine, I'll take her on from over here. I'll take her on from over here if you freaking insist. Okay? Oh! Man, I didn't do anything, but that shot was... That's how it goes down? Really? Come on, Malborn. The kill cams are letting the troll regen. What was that? 3? 4? 5? Ooh! 5th kill cam! 5th kill cam! 6! It took a troll with the fast regen, but we got 6 kill cams on one target. Does that dragon need a lozenge? Yeah, it keeps trying to breathe fire, but it's just kind of getting hung up in the throat. Also, I'm in the College of Winterhold, home of every one of the strongest mages in Skyrim, and I'm having to solo the dragon in their courtyard. Just thought I'd really point that back out again. I have to stay back far enough to not trigger kill cams though, because he can still just straight up kill cam me through the stagger. Mr. Casting is so quiet, none of the other college mages know that you're fighting out here. Yeah, there was definitely nothing else that could have tipped him off to the idea of me fighting out here. All right, y'all, let's see if we go straight up what happens. Oh, back to the sky with you, dragon! A house at Dawnstar has been crushed and you're laughing. You're right, I'm laughing. Dawnstar's a terrible city. That house deserved to get crushed. I want that double enchant. Oh my gosh. The Hand of Darkness reaches for Bowlessa's soul yet again. Wait and be still, Hand of Darkness. Bowlessa will return to you soon, but she's not quite ready yet. Are you serious? You're back? I sent you to oblivion! You should have stayed there! There it goes. I'm gonna keep things cleared. Don't all go chasing it. No, 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 no! Don't go chasing it! No! No! Raph, you think you're good with a bow? You don't know how to use a bow. Arrows don't shoot from it, that's for freaking sure. Arrows shoot from hands. If you're a mage like me. This is definitely feeling a lot better than it did at the start of the run. This is one of those power scale into infinity kind of situations, except that infinity is still really pathetic. Yes! Okay, enchanting 100. Extra effect. Got it. And we have the soul gems that we need already. So right now, if we go to our active effects, we have 4 fortified conjurations of 25%. So our spectral arrows are now completely free to cast. Then we have 3 in fortified restoration, giving us 75% reduction in restoration, and 1 in alteration, giving us 25%. No magic cost at all. And this is what it looks like if we throw up a lesser ward while shooting arrows. Not bad. I don't know why I'm just allowed to keep talking to Parthenax while we stare at Bowlessa, but I'm also gonna not complain about it because let's be honest, she's the star of the show. Once hitting enchanting 100 and getting the best gear that I'm ever going to get, there wasn't really much left to do beyond just finishing out the main and College of Winterhold quest lines. So from there, it was time to go delve into Blackreach, which thankfully a lot of can just be skipped by spamming Become Ethereal and running by a lot, and while that may seem cheap, y'all, I've got bigger fish to fry, to be fully transparent here. We wonder what could be in here. We just came here to do a favor for our pal Septimus Cygnus. Wonder what's in this. What? An Elder Scroll? All right. How'd that get in there? Genuinely, how did that get in there? Is there lore for why that's there? I feel like we're also simultaneously to being hands down the best mage in Skyrim, but one place that we've not really gotten to demonstrate much yet is that we're also, hands up? No, hands down, the best archer in Skyrim. For sure. And we need to, like, demonstrate our prowess.
You see a dog out there?
No, dude. I don't know anything about your dog. I'm talking here, man.
You see a dog
I
out
don't know about no freaking dog.
there? You see a dog out
You're about to taste the wrath of the greatest mage that Skyrim's ever known. I don't think I need to come back to this city. Ow! Holy crap, that one tapped me. Oh, man. Don't you talk to me. Oh, I gotta kill him. I gotta kill him. I gotta do it. Maybe this time I'll remember to, yeah, we'll armor up. Oh, it still hurts. That still hurts. That still hurts. Hey, you, did you see that dog out there? Did you see that dog? Hey, you see that dog? Mercy? You show that dog mercy. Go find him. Fetch. I said, fetch. All right. Hopefully he's gonna go find that dog out there. So we came to Falkreath for a reason. Return to tree and leave me be. Bro, you were really early on that draw. What? Meanwhile, he's already screaming that he yields. You guys are pathetic. What did you hope to achieve? Oh, you got another one. Wow. How much time did you spend lugging this rock up your little rope bridge just for that? What's your reset time on this? Have y'all ever successfully bandited anything? I just kind of feel bad. Dude. Listen, man. You could just like, have you ever tried to be like a bard or be a city guard or bandit is not really working out for you. I mean, your friend's dead. He didn't leave you much choice. He had a bow. But like, you don't have one of those, man. You got a chance at life. You could just go. Here, you swing on me for a while, dude. It'll increase your one-handed skill. Hey, good job. He needed a win today. All right, have a nice one, man. Hey, you'll get back on your feet soon, I'm sure. I'm sure you will. This is just, hey, man, this is just like, it's just a bit of a rut. You know, you'll get out of it in no time. And then you'll live the life that you've always wanted. These guys might be recruiting. Hey, guys, do y'all need like a caddy? Like an assistant or something? You need somebody to wash your dishes, maybe. Maybe somebody to count all the money you pillage from your bounties? Maybe. Maybe this guy I bet he'd make a great accountant. What about you? You're just some random orc named Orc? Is the orc thing like pretty exclusive to your brand, or would you be down with like a very pathetic Redguard bandit to like carry your stuff or something? He really needs a job. He's really bad at his current job. Dude, we're trying to have a conversation here. I'll find you a mentor. Not everybody can be an all-powerful mage and archer like Bowlessa. Some people need a little push, you know? We're just trying to find his little push. Oh, the bounty collector's just here for the Falkreath bounty I just got from killing the dog guy? Dude, I just left the city. Why are you already here? How did they hire you in that amount of time? Bro, hold on. This guy's really good at his job. I did just meet somebody who's really bad at their job and could use a hand. Okay, you, with me, come on. Don't get any ideas, all right? We got something to do here. This could be the perfect situation. Yeah. Oh, we all hate this bounty collector. We all hate him. Yeah, we all hate him. He was gonna be your new mentor, but if you win a fight against him, that'll show how strong you are. No, don't go for the bear. The bear will eat your crap, man. Dude, this is a cave bear. Do you not know what a cave bear is? You cannot take this fight on. You sit back down. You're like a giant slayer, but if that giant was a bear, made of bear and bear-sized. No, he was so young. You buttholes. He was trying his best. This one win should have started a whole new trajectory for his life. He went down a bad path, sure. And he was bad at the bad path he went down, but he was trying. How dare you? How dare you, bear? Get out of here, you make me sick. Sorry, man. I really thought this was gonna work out. I thought you were gonna have a better life than this, honestly. I tried. Sleep now, sweet prince. May you find the sweet shores of another life soon. It'll treat you better than whatever happened to you in this one, because whoo boy did you suck. Whoa, a deer! Give me your soul! No, don't back your butt into the camera. It's not what I'm here for. Just the soul. No, thank you. Rabbit soul. I can one-shot a rabbit, right? Right? I'm the greatest archer at Skyrim. Oh, hold on. I'm the greatest archer that Skyrim's ever seen. And we're here to prove exactly that. Oh, what is this place I have stumbled upon by pure happenstance? Who are you, ma'am? But let's just say Hircine would be jealous. I am quite the hunter. I'm ready for some practice. Practice. As if I need to. Listen, I don't know if you saw or not, but I was just out hunting. I'm a crack shot. I'm summoning practice arrows. Thank you. A practice arrow your head to that tree. I'm the greatest archer. Don't you tell me what my arrows are made of. They're made of my own magic essence. You disappoint me, Angie. I thought maybe out of everyone, you living as a hermit in the mountains, surrounded by arrows, could understand me. But at the end of the day, you're just obsessed with disgusting bows. I'm disappointed in you. I thought maybe we could be friends, but it's very clear. Bowlessa isn't built for friends. She's in a league of her own, and no one could understand that. Not even you. Disappointing.
After proving that Bowlessa is the greatest archer in all of Skyrim, if nothing else by rule of omission, I headed over to Mizulft where I needed to find the location of the Staff of Magnus.
What's your deal, dude? Oh, man. Something else got to him first. Your body's kind of harsh in the vibes. We're just going to let this take it. And we're good to go. That way it'll stop all the mechanisms so that later on the traps won't activate. That's how the game works. You don't know how to open that. No shot he figures out how to get through there. They've been living here this whole time. They don't know how to open the doors. Coming through after me, right? Yeah, definitely. Why would they be doing that? How y'all figure out how these doors work? I don't think y'all are supposed to know how doors work. I thought y'all were... What? He pre-fired. That butthole. How about the become a hero first words just screaming, fine! Fine! Fine, I'm leaving! Fine! Don't you freaking pre-fire me again. I am gonna lose my crap. I don't have much crap to lose left at this point. There's a lot of them guarding this door. Frick!
For anyone who's been overly worried that having a 100% reduction to my Conjuration Magicka cost would make this run easy, let me introduce you to a room full of Falmer.
Don't you throw a pot at me! I have wards! And I've been told they're really good and broken. And by that I mean they're broken and don't work really good. I mean, this is kind of working. The problem is, since I'm not dual casting, I'm doing negative amounts of damage. Which one of y'all has the key? Oh no! No! How'd I get in here? You are a problem. You are causing me more issues than any of the guys chasing me in circles because they're not hitting me while they chase me. Well, that one is. Oh, there's an archer down there too? There's like 7 of these guys. All right, we deal with you first then. You seem like a very possible first target to kill. Oh, and you're a skulker though, which means it's gonna take more shots. There's another one in there? They're in the walls, people. They're in the walls. There's an infinite number of these things. Okay, this room feels combat possible. Room, you're looking rather combat positive, aren't you? What? What actually hit me that time? I was crushing it. What actually hit me? Wait, if these guys are all in here, then the ones with the archers that aren't in here yet. That's the play. Now that's the play. If I charge up one in each hand, I can stagger them both on the way out. Easy. Charge up. Close. Bam, bam. I missed the second shot, but it's okay. Because he's too slow because he got a stupid bow and it takes forever to shoot from a bow. Not me. I shoot from my hands. My game crashed. Yarg! We're getting there. We're making headway. We're making headway. All right, that Falmer's almost dead. We got one. We've officially made progress. All right, dude, stop ward blocking me, you turd. Wait, that one's... Yes, yes, that's an archer down. That's an archer down. Wait, this one's a magic guy who's almost dead. Yes, yes. It's this skulker again. This one has a very strong bow or high archery skill or something. He just hits harder than the other archers do. Died to an arrow in the knee. Haha, funny. But from where? Ha, screw you. Ha, you're not even good with that thing. Ha, screw you and your bow. I'm the superior archer. Ha, screw you. Ha. Oh, you missed. Ha ha ha. I'm better at archery. Ha ha. I'm better than you. Ha, you have ice in your chest. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. You're bad at this game. I'm good at it. You. And then there was one. And that one was Bowlessa, not Falmer Night Prowler. Get out of here! Oh, I can't heal! And I'm all warped by malice and years of underground living! I don't care! What happens if I hit this? Ooh. Ooh! Conjure! Dead sphere body! Ha-ha!
After making it through what has to be the most frustrating room in any video game ever, definitely not made worse by my own accidentally luring more Falmer into it, y'all, something very, very incredible happened. And that's the invention of a whole new sport. Hey-ya! Get basketed, punk! Later I'll learn how to conjure one of these out of my hands. Ooh, now we're talking. Ooh! Y'all, guess what? We can play basketball. It's a joke because it's a basket, but it's bouncing around like a ball. Get it? Maybe I should ditch this entire run and turn this into, can I get the basket up this ramp without it falling off?
That was good. That was good. Did it stick the landing? No! Steeper angle. More power. Best shot I'm gonna get right there. No, 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 no! I almost got it! Beautiful. We've made progress. We've made real, genuine forward progress. No! That was so close. I should have quick saved with it rolling down. I was just scared it wouldn't work. Don't fall off. Don't fall off. Oh, I could have shot it again, but I was gonna wait to see if I could get it. If I could get a save with it up there, that'd be incredible. Because then I could probably get one shot from there. Not gonna save it from here because it's rolling, but yes! Yes! This is the coolest thing I've done in any challenge run. Yeah! Basketball! Yeah, sports! Nobody can know of the basket that was here. No one can know of what I found in this place. It's mine. You can't tell them. No one can know. After getting back to the college, I find out that Ancano's doing something with the Eye of Magnus. Nobody seems to know what, in a college full of master wizards, that this random Thalmor agent is doing to this giant glowy ball that they put in the middle of their college for some reason. Listen, y'all, I can't pretend to hide it at this point anymore. This college is horribly managed. None of the administrators know a darn thing of what they're doing. They're not fit to be here.
I don't know what he's doing, but he won't get away with it.
You're the Archmage of the College of Winterhold. What do you mean you don't know what he's doing? I'll blast through it since you're clearly not capable of it. How long have y'all been trying to get through this? How long have you been trying that? Dude, have you ever tried throwing arrows at your hands? After darn near immediately getting under control the thing that none of the master wizards had been able to get a handle on for who knows how long at this point, Bowlessa decided it was time to have a bit of a conversation with the current administration and discuss some new leadership. Haven't seen Savos. Oh no.
Fine, I just need a minute to catch my breath.
Find Savos. Oh, I'll find Savos, all right. Sure, yeah. Nobody knows where he is, you said?
Now, wait a minute. Let's not get hasty. No. Oh, please, no. What the? Don't do that. Ah!
Oh no! Who could that be? He's dead? Me either. Do you mind?
I hope this isn't something I did.
The dragon? Or the dead Archmage? Which one are you not sure if you did, Dravis? Which one are you unsure if it could have been your doing? The dragon attacking the college or the Archmage dead on the ground? What do you mean you hope this isn't something you did? How do you not know?
Hope this isn't something I did.
How are you so unsure about this, Dravis? What? Archmage died? That's so tragic. I can't imagine what could have happened to him. I mean, I'm just street sweeping, you know what I mean? Just kind of cleaning up. Cleaning up the messes. You're terrible at basketball. He's just passed out. That old Archmage. He's passed out drunk again. I really don't think he's fit to do this job. You know, I don't think he's fit. Savos, that's a pretty dangerous place to sit. The windowsill? Savos just wanted to sit on the windowsill like he did when he was a boy. Just to gaze out at the mountains. In that direction. He sees out, he's a mage, you know, do weird mage stuff. He's just thinking about life and why he sucks at being Archmage and wasn't able to do anything about Ancano, but now it's time for him to go home. Anyway, oh yeah, Winterhold's under attack. I totally forgot. Due to the previous administration's drastic lack of competence, not only was Ancano going rampant on the Eye of Magnus, but also the 3 houses that they call the town of Winterhold were getting demolished by floaty ice balls. I don't really know what these things are, but I know they scale really stupidly, have an insane amount of health, and do a shocking amount of damage. So it was time for me to go pretty much deal with all of that by myself, as the college's greatest wizards were punching them. This is gonna suck. So we're just gonna hang out for a while, y'all. The magic anomalies have like infinite scaling. They're very hard to hit. They do a lot of damage, and they take none. And for some reason, Arneo Gain is insistent on punching them. And everyone else runs away like a bunch of cowards. To be fair, he is not a coward. You cannot call Arneo Gain a coward. You can call him dramatically ineffective at being a mage,
You cannot call him a coward. One at a time. Burst damage. Burst damage. I'm gonna get one down. So the good thing is I like stun lock these things too, even though they don't visibly stagger. Aha! One down. one freaking down. You've committed crimes against Bowlessa and her arrows. What say you in your defense? Arniel cast punch. It was not very effective. I hate these things so much. This right now that you're observing is my least favorite quest in all of Skyrim. By like an absolute landslide. Like there's nothing here to even attack. What are we even defending? Everyone's just holed up in the one inn. Like, can't we just let Winterhold belong to the anomalies now? Can't that just be a thing? No! Darn it. Meanwhile, homeboy over there's just sitting and doing nothing. You're a necromancer, right? Isn't the whole town dead? Raise them. I'm just asking for a little effort. That's it, y'all. You don't have to be great. You just have to try hard. And the thing is, Arniel Gain's trying hard. Me and Arniel, side by side, friends forever. The strongest mages in Skyrim. Me and the guy who punches. Y'all might not like it, but this is what peak Skyrim mage looks like. The two prime examples. Wait, has Feralda been fighting one anomaly down the side of the mountain this entire time? For one, that goes hard as crap. For two, how has she done half its health and damage? You're using lightning bolts, Feralda. You should be capable of more than this. Have you only missed? You're a master level destruction mage.
Well, this certainly won't help our image.
What? A real one. This guy's incredible. After all that, and he just pops a classic Arniel Gain zinger like that. The one-line king, like these crazy strong things, Archmage dead, everybody freaking out. He's out here taking them on fists only. Then afterwards you walk up to him and he goes, well, this certainly won't help our image, will it? What a guy! Like, this is just a normal turtis for him too. Oh man. Arniel casts Haymaker. According to Mirabelle, for some reason they let it get so bad that the only way to stop Ancano was with the Staff of Magnus that I had went out and learned was in Labyrinthian. And obviously I was also the only one capable of going to retrieve it, apparently, in a college of master wizards. So I was off to Labyrinthian. Excuse me. Pretty sure you have to fight it, but it's funnier to think that I maybe couldn't. What, you don't? Do you know how to kill it? I'll go kill it. It feels wrong to go through Labyrinthian and not kill the bone dragon, but that's really funny. Sorry, did I miss you? My bad, guy. My bad. I missed. I totally missed you there. Oh, he said, what the crap? The dragon knew not of my magic. Ooh, hey, get on out of here, dragon. Go live your best life. Oh, look, they're all like, Master, Father, where are you going? Father! Papa, don't leave us! Don't leave us with her, Father! Come back to us, Papa! Okay, well, that was really sad and tragic, but we've got things to do. You know what's funny is that this quest is actually way easier if you're not on a mage build. Like, the college quest, it feels like should be somewhat rewarding for being a mage, but as you go through this, they're like, hey, what if you just didn't get Magicka? And I get that they're like wanting it to be a challenge for mages, but what it ends up doing is making it the easiest path to Archmage is through a great axe. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I really want to be Archmage. Let me pick up my Warhammer. Oh, right. It's one of the like friggin' 4 Wisp mothers in the game, isn't it? Look at how angry she looks. I feel like that's what she sounds like. I feel like she's like, I'm a Wisp mother. Fight me and my wisps. Ooh. Okay, yeah, we're gonna ignore her. I am the Wisp mother. I'm here to ruin your day. Ooh, did you see her just doing that? She was breaking it down. Hold on, do that again. Whoa! Whoa! She's hitting it, y'all. We're acting on point. You talking about the game or me being the Wisp Mother? I did turn down the role to voice the Wisp Mothers, and I do think the game suffered because of it. I'll have to keep that in mind for Elder Scrolls 6 when they reach out. Oh, right, that's what killed me. How do I... Wards! Yeah, I don't know, y'all. I don't know about the wards being helpful here. Call it a hunch, but I am not feeling like that did very much.
That's what's happening. The one on the right is breaking my ward immediately, and I'm getting hit by the other ones. People are like, oh, you're not letting it charge up all the way. I feel like this is charged up all the way. So what I'm seeing here is that even with a dual cast steadfast ward, just the little ice thing from the right immediately breaks it. With frostbite. That one's just casting frostbite. Wards are so good. Meanwhile, conjured arrows, easy dub. Oh, thank you, Skyrim! Thank you for your wonderful quest and skill synergy! I'm so glad that you made me do the College of Magic quest line for magic stuff, 12.5% of the cost to cast this thing that's still eating through my magic, and then, when I go independent on it to save me, you go and sap my magic juice! Todd! What's this game design? How are you ever supposed to use these spells if not here? Labyrinthium proved two things to me. For one, Savos Aran was a fraud who was never fit to lead the college and should have been laughed out of there rather than put in charge. And for two, spectral arrows are the highest form of magic, and unfortunately for my ward enjoyers, wards can just never compare. If there's ever a time for this to be useful, it's now. Bring it! And it's not now, because it's not useful. I was like, that should ward absorb the crap out of it, though. All right, we just gotta take more kind of brute force kind of way. Thankfully, he's staggerable. Y'all, I don't know that I've ever seen this stagger animation. He puts his weird, creepy, dead bare feet on the ground. Look at him put his little creepy, dead bare feet on the ground. I'm hitting him with magic so hard he forgets that he floats. His levitation magic doesn't work because my spectral arrows disable it. Because they're so strong. Oh no, no. Bad time. Kill cam, stop it. Fine. You said, I'll kill you again, Samos. I mean, I had nothing to do with your death, obviously. Could have been anyone, but I'll kill you again. I lied. There is a third thing that Labyrinthium proved to me, and that's that the Thalmor are just terrible at names. This guy's name is Astormo? I'm a storm wizard. Call me a Stormo. I use a lightning magic. I am a Stormo. Sounds like you tried to make yourself a hero name. Oh, trying to cast a ward, huh? I don't recommend it. They're not that good as Stormo. Give me your clothes. You're naked as Stormo. You're naked and sad. After returning to Winterhold and finding that the entire college had now been fully locked out of their own college, because of course they had, it was time to fight on Kano. Now keep in mind, this is the singular guy who proved he was way stronger than the entirety of the College of Winterhold. Just keep that in mind. Ooh, look at that big cylinder you made. Are you proud of your big cylinder on Kano? Really, all three of you can't take on one, huh? You just really need me for everything. It's really sad. How were y'all functioning before I got here? I shall get us in. I learned how to conjure dead dragons! Bowlessa is the greatest mage to ever live! Look what she can do! Out of the way, everyone. I'm here to save your sorry behinds.
Think you could do anything about it?
You think you can stop me? Look at how cool I look in my powerful mage pose of standing here looking at you. I am the strong mage with the ball. Or can I hit him now? Oh, I can just hit him now. Oh, he's a total pushover. Ankano, you suck at this, dude. All this, you're the best that they've got. The Thalmor have presumably a lot at their disposal, and you're what they got to come here for this. Just stay in your sad corner, Ankano. Oh my gosh, Tolfdir, you can't take out one. Right, because Tolfdir's strongest spell is Flames. I forgot. Oh, please, no, not with the kill cams again, no! Not on this thing! Yeah! There it goes!
You have our gratitude, Archmage.
Thank you. Someone who sees me for my worth. Finally. Thank you. Random yellow-robed guys who were very poorly explained in this video game. Thank you. Hey, he said I'm in charge, and I don't think you're in a position to contest that, since obviously you couldn't beat me in a fight. Archmage's robes. Tolfdir, did you take a dive off the tower to get these? Dude, that's hardcore. That's not her vibe. I'm sorry, Bowlessa looks way cooler when she, you know, it's not really. Sorry, I'll just, here you go. Here you go. You can have those back. Bye. They did strip the Archmage robes off there. For real, genuinely. Tolfdir came down here, stripped the robes off of him. They didn't like him either. They said he's a terrible Archmage. All he's ever done is screw us over. Just leave him there. Who cares? Today's gone by, and to new leadership, really. Cheers, Savos. Okay, let's go beat the game, shall we? To the throne of the world! With that taken care of and the college faculty being thoroughly humiliated, it was time to go very quickly save the world from Alduin because I needed to hurry back to do a lot of lesson plans because this place needs a drastic overhaul to its curriculum. Thankfully, I was already ready to head straight to the throne of the world to read an Elder Scroll and learn Dragonrend, and then promptly make Alduin look like a total chump. I mean, he looked so bad that wards looked useful, y'all. Wards. I'm taking on Alduin the World Eater. With just what I can conjure from my own two hands. This is also the reason I wanted to do the college quest line, y'all, is that I knew the ultimate fight was going to be aggressively anticlimactic. He's just an HP sponge. Nope, 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 none of that. Ooh, wow. If he gets a hit off at all, I die. No, no screaming. No screaming from you. No, I don't want to hear a word out of you, Alduin. I don't want to hear a peep. You go to your room. Face me. I have a ward. Stop it. Bad dog. Bring it. The one thing wards are good for. How do we make this more climactic? Let me come over here and shoot him in the side. Ooh, hold on. We 360 him. We get the full range of camera angles. No, sir! I will not be taking any of that. No, thank you. No, thank you. None of that for me. We charge 360. No, okay, I can do this. I gotta use my entire mouse pad at an angle, but I can do this. Hiya! Hiya! Bam! Hiya! We die together. What a fearsome foe. Oh, yes! Oh, he's still alive. It was the last shot for sure. First try. With that done, it was time for a lengthy meeting with all of the worst people in Skyrim and trapping the least perceptive dragon in the world before heading off for Skuldolphin. Oh, Bowlessa was born to fly that dragon slightly off to the left side because this game is jank, but when she was on it normally, that looked right. That looked sick. Don't make me pull my ward out. Try and get through this. Just immediate. Awesome. Let me buy. Spell is great for just like shoving your way past things. Pardon me, sirs. I'm a little busy. Okay, who's got to die? That was shot from a bow, and I must assert dominance. I must. You caused me death. Fight the spiders, good sir. Y'all are not on a team. I refuse to believe y'all are on a team. Why are they on a team? That doesn't make any sense. Almost there. I am the best archer in Skyrim. No stupid Draugr's gonna one-up me. Get out of here. Fight me. A true battle of mages. This is a useful spell that I'm not upset I spent time grinding for. Oh, my magicka's getting a little low. Could you recharge that for me? Just give me a little bit of a recharge. Yes, thank you. Now it's gonna break, so I need you to stop that for a second. I love wards. They're so good and useful. I definitely couldn't have killed him 3 times by now if I wasn't committed to using this. That's not a thing. Come on. I'm running out of ward here.
Come on, Bowlessa! Come on, Bowlessa! Yay! Aha. Fool me twice, shame on twice. Me on you, fool. You fool. Kill cam. We're gonna get a kill. We're gonna get killed. We're gonna show how cool the ward is in the kill cam. It's gonna be a cool ward kill cam. Ha! Ha! Hiya! 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 Ah! Yeah! Ward kill cam! Ward kill cam! I'll be real, y'all. The final Alduin fight, kinda underwhelming, so I wanted to make sure to give myself a good challenge before heading to Sovngarde. And I landed on taking out the Dragon Priest in front of the portal before he was able to close the portal. No. The portal shall stay open forever. We're busy! We're busy! Back up! My portal! It's working! There's only one option here. So it wasn't a waste. I don't know how you got here, but I'm fully taking advantage of it. I'm going to kill you. Yeah, you'll get there any minute, guy. He's like, oh my gosh, now I gotta do all, I was so close. I had been trying to get there for the last week. I almost made it. And now I gotta start again from down here. Get flexed on, Dragon. I took that one on purpose. Yeah, I'll take that. What if I just did it in reverse? I brought it with me, and it closed the portal, and then I left. Like, ha! Y'all can't get to Sovngarde now! At this point, Bowlessa had effectively thoroughly humiliated all of Skyrim. I mean, it was apparent that no one could hold a candle to her prowess as a mage. So I figured, now that we're in Nord Heaven, let's go ahead and embarrass the champion of their afterlife too. By right of cleverness, I am the master of the College of Winterhold! Good. Yes. Yes. Try and fight me now, man. Completed. Gain admittance to the Hall of Valor. Talk to the heroes of Sovngarde. Later, punk! After gaining access to the Hall of Cowards, I mean Hall of Valor, all I had to do was follow the 3 failures back outside to beat Alduin, effectively by myself, again. Fight me, face to face, you and me. No, 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 eyes on me, Alduin. Eyes on me. You don't fear them, you fear me. Get out of my way, Gormlate. Eyes on me, Alduin. I am the greatest mage that Skyrim has ever known, and possibly one of, if not the best archers. It's really unclear because there's not an archery college. But I am, get out of my way! I am the best mage that this land has ever known. You face me, Alduin, not them. I'm gonna kill cam you so hard. With Alduin's final pitiful scream, not only had I beaten all of Skyrim with only spectral arrows, but I had also definitively proven that Bowlessa is the strongest mage to have ever lived. Oh, okay, well, Bowlessa, you could have held your composure there a little bit for the ending shot, huh? All right, well, that's it. Thanks to everybody who made it to the end of this video. I had a lot of fun with this one, and I thoroughly encourage you to try it yourself if you play Skyrim on PC. The command to add the spell is down in the description. Also, if you enjoy the shirt that I'm wearing, it's a part of a limited summertime merch drop over on magoodog.com. It, along with everything in the store, was designed by my lovely wife, Mrs. Magoo, and if you want to get one for yourself, you have from now until August 31st before they go away. And finally, an extra special thank you to all of my channel members here on YouTube. As I mentioned a couple videos ago, I recently started doing this as my full-time job, and people like you make that possible. So thank you as always for your continued support, and until next time, I'm Magoo, peace and out. Later.